morning. My name is Lindsay. I'm your Maryland Yang Gang Regional Organizer, and I'm here to talk about collecting signatures to get Andrew on the ballot in Maryland for the primary elections, which is happening in Maryland in April. So our goal is to get 400 to 600 signatures per congressional district in Maryland. Maryland is made up of 8 congressional districts. It's all very gerrymandered, spliced and diced throughout the entire state, so this is going to make it a little bit difficult to decipher, where our boundary lines are. Like literally, my neighborhood's cut in half by a congressional district, so someone who lives not too far from me is in an entirely different one. So it's really imperative that we pay special attention to when someone is signing where they actually live and what their district is. So that being said, you should have all received some sort of a one-pager or a link to signature guide. If you haven't, just message me and I'll give it to you. On that link, you'll find the link to the Maryland petition. So you're going to want to print out as many of these as you can. I would say 30 to 40 because each page only has room for 5 signatures, and each petition actually has to be labeled from your individual district in your individual county. Some counties have more than one district. All districts have more than one county. So we're really going for deciphering like the specific categories that each person lives. And that's gonna be really difficult because, someone who lives not too far from me is an entirely different district, even though they're in the same county. So at the top of this petition, it's really important that you write, the district number that you're hoping to get signatures from and the county. So for this one, it's District 7. The county is Baltimore City. So for Baltimore City, you're gonna just press the X here. The one pager will give you instructions on how to write in our candidate's information. And from there, that's when people start signing. When you go out to collect signatures, it's really important that when someone gives the page back to you, that you check it over to make sure that they sign the entire thing. I've seen some come back to me already where they missed like the zip code or they missed their birthday or something, and that can't be counted. So just pay special attention if you're going through the trouble of getting someone to sign it, that it's completely signed so we can actually use that signature. So the rules for people who collect signatures, all you have to be is 18 years or older. You don't have to be living in Maryland, you don't have to be registered as a Democrat, or you could be from out of state, you could be not even registered to vote, and you could still help collect signatures. The rules for people who are signing the ballot, you have to be living in the congressional district and county of the petition in which you're signing, so at the top here, and you have to be registered to vote, clearly, and you do not have to be registered as a Democrat though. So for someone to sign this petition, they can be Republican, any party affiliation, and I would really just tell people, like, signing this does not mean that you're voting for Andrew Yang. It just means that you're giving people the right to choose to vote for them if they want to. That's a very democratic idea. I think that's something that's unifying. So of course Republicans, Libertarians, anyone can help get him on the ballot. So once you've collected all of your signatures, you're gonna need to take pictures of each specific individual petition that you've completed, upload it to an email address that's provided to you on the one pager. I believe it's petitions@yang2020.com. And you're also going to need to actually give these physical petitions back to me. You can either mail them to me, so I have my address provided on the one pager, or you can give them to like a volunteer leader in your area who I probably will see often. So if you live in Montgomery County, you can be giving it to Betsy, to Pete, to Moodit. If you live in Frederick County, you can give it to Stephanie. If you live down in Southern Maryland, you can reach out to Jason. And if you live in Baltimore City, you can give it to Steve, of course, or me. I'm in Baltimore City. Or you can mail it to me, which that might just be easier for you if you're doing this on your own. So feel free to go out and just try to collect signatures, and public spaces is a really good idea. Library, Social Security office, parades, festivals. The only rule is that you can't block traffic, so just make sure you're not interfering in like a flow of people or cars or buses or whatever. For private spaces, they say that you have to check with the manager before actually trying to collect signatures on private property. So, I think it's worth reaching out to people who, own coffee shops or small business owners, just letting them know what you're doing, and it doesn't hurt to ask. They could probably say, yeah, that's fine, just don't like distract people or interfere with the workflow. So check first, that's a good rule of thumb. So again, just to recap, we're trying to get 400 to 600 signatures per congressional district, and the deadline will be January 10th to get it back to me, and then we will be getting it to the state for them to file. Just try to get as many as you can, honestly. Don't like stop when you get a certain amount, because the more the merrier, in case a lot of these have to be rejected if they make mistakes or if they put someone in the wrong congressional district, which I think that's likely to happen, then it will be rejected. We would really not like to see Andrew not get put on the Maryland ballot just because of like small mistakes. So just get as many as you can, be as detail oriented as possible, and let's get him on the ballot. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and your support for this campaign. You know, this is all very grassroots. It's very pure. All of us are just kind of working from our passion for Andrew's values, and I can really feel that working with people in Maryland especially. I think we're all really excited here. So happy collecting, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye.